Yo, what is up? Whoa, welcome to another Saturday night live. Usually we do the Reddit roundup on Saturdays, but I was gone for a wedding this past weekend, so I didn't do my normal Friday market watch close video. So we're gonna do that for tonight's video, but we're gonna tackle everything in the market from English products to a lot of Japanese products. I've been really deep diving and trying to find as many people here in the States that are into Japanese cards. But what's going on, Giorgio? Happy that you're here. Thanks for being the first person to comment. Make sure you click that like and subscribe. Today's gonna be a very a wide spread of stuff, and hopefully it gets everyone talking. Hopefully I've curated a combination of people that are both interested in English and Japanese stuff. I get a lot of messages from you guys on Discord and Reddit and Instagram. You guys are saying that you guys are exiting some English positions and exiting English cards in general, hopping into Japanese. So that warms my heart. But okay, what's going on, Timothy? Oh man, don't tell me I should cancel my Mega Evolutions order. JK, definitely not an option. We're gonna talk about Mega Evolutions. That's gonna be our very first booster box. I'm happy I have one coming. I just hope that Pokemon Center actually packs it correctly. I was on Safari Zone's Twitter today or yesterday, and they showed the Mega Evolutions box, and they were just holding it by the plastic, and they're like, this can't be real. And I was like, oh my gosh, that'd be like my worst nightmare if my Mega Evolutions box came looking like that. But yeah, guys, all right, let's get into the first pick for today's video. And I'm like shaking right now because I just got out of the cold plunge. It's like 38 degrees. So your boy is a little chilly. Georgie says, I love the texture on a lot of cards versus English, especially the Gengar and Mimikyu GX. So before we get into that really quick, I want to show you guys this. I just pick this bad boy up. I think a lot of you guys would appreciate this. A lot of people watching back. Shout out to my boy Jordan JTR. He is definitely gonna love this pickup. And it was $30 from a guy here in Sacramento. And I was like, dude, hit me up if you got any more Chinese. He's like, dude, I don't know anybody that collects Chinese, but this box looks freaking awesome. Let's see, right? This Charizard, it's got Pokemon on the side, the standard, but it just reminds me of like an old Japanese box. I know, like from Sword and Shield. I like the size. Glad Jordan, you're here. Perfect. You saw that, Jordan? City in Flames, right? Is this some City in Flames? I just randomly saw that and I was like, okay, cool. So I have a Chinese plug. He's like right down the street from my house, so it's pretty cool. And then I also grabbed. Hold on. This is kind of like a buy of the week. Also, I grabbed this today. Pretty cool. It's not Pokemon cards, but it's pretty awesome. So, yep. Gotta put good old side deck back here. But yeah, those are my buys of the weekend, and I spent like $50. So the Glaceon was $20, and then the booster box was $30. So nothing crazy. But so Jordan says, yeah, basically Obsidian Flames with a couple simplified Chinese exclusives. Oh, sick. I'm not gonna be opening it. Definitely not. He only had 2 more boxes left, but he's gonna get another. Box coming pretty soon. Let's see. Exceptional day. Been working 12-hour days, 8 hours from home. No product hunts for me. Dang, dude, that's tough. Well, with that much money coming in, hopefully you can afford to grab some stuff in, online. Mega ETBs are delayed. Got me sad. Yeah, I saw that, dude. Yeah, our first topic is going to be talking about the Mega Evolutions. Did you hit during a Pokemon vending machine glitch? No, I didn't. I don't know if you just watched my last video, but dude, people were like blocking them with the like the handicap wheelchairs. They like put like a barricade. I'm like, what the hell is this? And then I go to the vending machine. Obviously, I already know there's nothing in there, but I try to do like at least like, because I saw if you maybe go to like home, back out, and then back to the shopping cart and back, something may pop up, but I know there was nothing. Is he getting? Yes, he is. He's getting that stuff. The Gem 3. I believe that's the one with Gengar, right? Next week. So is what he told me. So he said he's gonna be next week or next month. I forget what he said, but he is gonna have it. And we exchanged numbers. I was like, whenever you get it, whenever you get Chinese product, just hit your boy up. What's up? You know that? I'm glad you're here. I seen them blocking the machines at stores to it be the employees, bro. Like legit 3 handicap cards. Like I'm not a small dude, but I'm like slim enough to go past all the carts. And I was like, who is this stopping? Like a chubby, maybe someone a little bit chubby that can't really get past that. But all right, let's get into the first box for today's video. All right, guys. So this is gonna be a standard market watch Friday or a market closure Friday video, just like we do every single Friday. But man, so I luckily got one of these. Hopefully, you guys were able to strike on the Pokemon Center when it comes to the enhanced version. And man, so I got a really good video coming out next week, or tomorrow. That, I mean, if you look at these, you just look at these prices already, like right out the freaking gate, dude. What's retail? I think I paid MSRP. I paid $176. I think it was with shipping. And it's not until we get this stuff under control when it comes to 2xing over the span of the new era or the new booster box, nothing's going to get fixed. Like I cannot wait. The reason why I wanted to have this live today, I was talking to a few of my friends today. I cannot wait for this set to come out and for people to just have a bit of bearishness. There's a bit of like doubt. Like it's a great set. I really like the set. I think it's about a 7.5 out of 10. It's not anything super like mind-blowing. I don't even think Phantasmal Flames is gonna like blow people's mind. Like, yes, that SAR Charizard looks really cool and stuff, but it's a really small set. I think people are thinking that the momentum's gonna keep on going, but I can't wait for Mega Evolutions to come out so we can finally assess what the actual like value of this set is, because there's just a whole lot of speculation, and I don't think it's gonna be that well like sought after. And you guys can let me know how you guys feel, but I just don't see it really carrying on and keeping the hype alive. I don't think it has enough. Like I like the Lucario, and I like the Lucario. I like the what else is in there? The Absol that's on today's list. But other than that, like the Mega Venusaur, has Venusaur ever been a chaseable card? Like, unless it's fighting Charizard, that doesn't really get anyone going. The ARs are cool, but I think Pokemon has just gone a little bit too far and printed too many art rares. Like, I don't see this going off. But the big what if is going to be the gold cards. If we just see those gold cards being the hardest thing to pull that we've ever seen, and they become, for some reason, the hive mind goes into those cards, and they deem them the most valuable, and we see them go to 1,000. Things could get dumb. Things could get dumb super fast. I totally can see it. But again, guys, this is why we're here. How am I crazy? Am I crazy thinking that's the biggest what if in Mega Evolutions? Georgie says, we don't have those in my town. Oh, that sucks, dude. I got one for 225 GGs. Would you trade Sam's Club Prismatic for Prismatic ETB? Oh, absolutely. Yeah. We're going to cover Prismatic ETBs as well in today's video. I'm going to tackle all the Mega Evolutions cards, or Mega Evolutions questions really quick. Mega Evolutions base looking like a better set than Phantasmal from what we've seen. Yeah, so it's just way bigger. It's not anywhere near the same size. I fit the last three using my phone on a private browser. So here's a tip. So if you have a VPN, which you guys all should have a VPN to protect your privacy, have a Pokemon Center link on your phone, just with your normal Wi-Fi. Turn off your VPN, and then maybe go onto your desktop or to a laptop, whatever. Have a VPN set to somewhere else, and then log in that way. And I've gone through on 4 different occasions. So there's a bagger boy at both Safeways near me that check the machines all day, halt while shift. They stole my routine product pickup. Dang, dude, that's terrible. Which is like, I've seen that. Like my favorite Instagram account that I've been watching is the Poke Streets. Bro, like all the action always starts at the vending machines. Everyone's just fighting, and it's so silly. I really think that Pokemon needs to take those things out. Like it's not helping anything. It's actually making things a lot worse. I predict everyone will leave during the Mega era. That I can totally see that too. I'm waiting for that one set that just starts to just make people think like, huh, maybe this isn't it anymore. Maybe it's just like overkill. But how has it more leaked for Phantasmal? Doesn't drop? Yeah, it does, and that's the thing that's worrying me too. I'm like, where is the leaks? Or not leaks, but just the previews, right? I mean, we've seen some cards, but nothing crazy. The Steelix is fire. I live in New Mexico. We are too poor of a state for Pokemon to consider giving us any machines. I guess I don't have one living in the largest city in the state. That's crazy. My boy, what it do? What's going on, man? I don't see it being super sought after either, but you never know. Lucario is pretty big, and Venusaur too. Gardevoir is a fire card too, but how popular is Gardevoir? Yeah, like everyone tries to tell me how popular Gardevoir is, but I don't see it. I've never met a like a diehard Gardevoir fan. It's like, oh, it's one of my top 10 Pokemon. I'm like, never seen them. The fact that there's any product out there in the wild that's hinted that the overcrowded wannabe Timmies are getting tired out and have begun to leave, that and a price hike from the scalp stop. Yeah, for sure. Imagine the hype if or when they bring tag teams back. I hope that comes in Gen 10. I hope that we just see like megas with tag team stuff like that. That would be absolutely amazing. I'm leaving the Mega era, but if Mega team up happens, we are cooked. I agree. Jordan says, I watched a few Mega openings. SIR pull rates look to be increased. Yeah, they were from the Japanese YouTubers that I watched. It seems like they said that the pull rates were increased as well. So that's good. And I know we always complain about the SR being like your top hit, like the full art or whatever, or the like a stadium card or item card is now in one place before. That's from what we talked about some last week as well. So it's nice that we're not stressing that our top hit is going to be like a Pokemon Stadium or whatever, a type of, or an item. But to each their own, I guess. I want more tag team so bad, but I'm priced out for most of the stuff I want. Why are you priced out? So do you want? Oh wait, I want more tag team so bad. Are you talking about like you want more tag team like style attacks coming into Generation 10, or are you just talking about tag team in general? If you're talking about tag team in general, like yeah, everyone here is probably priced out of tag team. It is not looking good. Okay, so let's get back to Mega Evolutions. Yeah, so right out the gate, guys, like this thing is just, it's insane. It's just so insane that this is where we're at in Pokemon. You go one set or one era in, and the hype's continuing, and I just need this thing to come out fast. I need this thing to correct. People say it's not a bubble. This is definitely a bubble. Like I don't see how that can even be an argument at this point. But all right, everyone's favorite booster or everyone's favorite set right now. Every investor's favorite set, Prismatic Evolutions. We all have seen, and we're gonna talk about the singles in Japanese towards the end of this video. But Prismatic Evolutions is still doing Prismatic Evolutions things. It is still holding on for dear life from that 90 to 120. Where do we think? Enter your reactions in the chat. Where do we think this thing is gonna go in the next 3 to 6 months? Is it going to be another Pokemon 151 style situation? I swear to God, Pokemon 151 was nobody wanted this thing. And then it floated around Costco and it just sat. And then I swear out of nowhere, it just got expensive, right? Like I was paying attention. I covered it every single week on this channel. And then it just got expensive. So I'm going to be personally grabbing more Prismatic in this next month or so. I don't think it's going to get to like 150 tomorrow, right? Maybe we should see really quick what the sell through. Am I logged in though? Oh my gosh, I'm not signed in. Gosh damn it. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so about one right here from 120. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, it's a long wall till. So look at all these listed until I get 140, still all the way down. 140. Okay, so maybe not second-ish page until it gets to $150. So we got some time, and man, I'm really just sick and tired of staring at freaking Eevee's face. I'm sick and tired of people telling me that I need to hop in Prismatic before it's too late. Like I was shout out to Team Rocket Joey, but I was watching his last video and he was like, what if people or what if Pokemon just decides to just do wave after wave? I mean, look at Crown Zenith, look at sets like that we just got so much freaking surprise products like the Lugia GameStop box, right? Like that came out of absolute nowhere. We're like, what if Pokemon just decides to just give it to us? Pause. But it's totally what can happen. I've been here before. I've seen the reprints into the absolute ground. Yes, there was rip and chips back then. It wasn't at the volume that it is today. Pokemon wasn't as popular back then. But it has has some type of we can look to sets like Crown Zenith and the popularity of that set and the reprints and take a little bit of information from that. What do I think Prismatic is going to be? That Crown Zenith style sets where we see it printed in a year, 2, 3 years past its reprint window. I think it can be. I think it's their little trump card. They know how desirable those God packs are. It is a rip and shipper's dream to have something like Prismatic Evolutions where you can sell a pack for $10, $15, $25 in the hopes that you're going to get $1,000 GOG pack. Like Pokemon is what they're doing. It's a too perfect of a storm for it to just, that's it. You get maybe a year of reprints and then no more ETBs, just collection boxes and maybe some booster bundles. Nah, dude. With the pull rates being this bad, they knew that they were going to milk this thing into the freaking ground. But it doesn't mean that you should just stand back with your hands in your pockets and not want to own any of this stuff, right? Like Like I tell you guys all the time, the collection, like if you're a collector, just grab a few for your collection. Like if you're a long-term investor or whatever, if you really think that you're that, grab some now and continue to just dollar cost average all the way up or all the way down until you have your goal. Set a goal. Say, I want 10 prismatic. Okay, cool. Dollar cost average every single month. Hopefully in 10 months on your last ETB, it might get down to like $80. Cool. Then you make a decision then. Okay, cool. I want to grab some more. But it's just silly to not have any of this of like the top sets and think that it's gonna be around forever. Like that's how I felt with surging, right? That's why I have surging and journey that I just picked up. I'm like, I at least gotta get it while it's affordable. Like I'm low-key pissed that I just missed out on Destined Rival. Like I struck out Pokemon Center drops, struck out everywhere, struck out on LGSs and stuff, and I had a chance. I had a freaking chance. Like I went to my local comic bookstore that's like literally 4 blocks away from my house. And I went in for the Destined Rivals ETB because they had like 8 of them for MSRP. So I go in or whatever, and I like this literally haunts me. And I go in and I was like, "Yes, do you guys have any more ETBs?" He's like, "No, we're out." He's like, "But I got booster boxes super cheap." And I was like, I don't have money right now for a booster box. The ETB was gonna be even priced. He was pushing it right now, like I just need the ETB. And he's like, no. He's like, we'll get booster boxes in next month. Man, just in that month's time frame, like the popularity of that set, and people started to put 2 and 2 together. Because I remember the hype of Destined Rivals all the way into release, and then it kind of like didn't really seem like it had that much traction, and then it just really took off. And it's kind of been the opposite with Prismatic. I think everyone was expecting it to be like an Evolving Skies style set. It doesn't really have the good supporting cast, and that's why I think it's going to be a tough comparison. I really don't know. I really don't think people like this set as much as they say they do. But again, only time will tell. And I'm just not going to be sidelined on if the majority of people say this is their clear winner, then I'm just going to take a small bet. I'm not going to go in with the farm. I'm just going to take a small bet, and just in case I want to own some of this for the next 10 plus years, right? Maybe I want to open some with my kid, maybe trade into something else. And, if you call that investing, then that's what it is. But it's a good set. It's a good set, about a 7 out of 10. All right. And next we have the Mega Evolution Booster Box, or ETB. So we know that this is now being delayed. I was watching a non-TCG's video about the ETB distribution. Was it 2 nights ago? And yeah, everyone's getting just allocated just a little bit more, but it's not anything like significant, right? And there's just the fact that some of the ETBs are being pushed back. Like, what is it? Like Europe is having a lot of their stuff pushed back. It's like now it's all coming together in my mind, right? What's happening is Pokemon can't keep up. It's officially that. Like, we've all speculated saying like, oh, maybe they're just really focusing on this, or they're focused on, like, no, they cannot keep up. Those printers are being ran into the freaking ground. They're probably opening a new printing facility as we speak. There's probably a bunch of ways to ramp up, but right now it's just if you're backloaded on the ETBs, you're backed up on the ETBs. Like, what? It only can get worse, and it only can get worse in the short term, right? What I think the positive that we can all see in this situation is that maybe they do print longer than their print window, right? Maybe they do see longer than 2 years of Prismatic Evolutions, Destined Rivals, and all that stuff. Like, that's my big what if, like a big asterisk right beside it. Like, if they're backed up now, what if they decided that we got to print Destined Rivals for another year and a half? Like, I know we're behind in the 2 year windows, but we have to print it. We're just gonna print the golden gooses, the golden eggs, right? And that's something that a lot of people aren't really speculating in, because I've seen crazier stuff go down in the Sword and Shield era. Like if you guys were in the Sword and Shield era from the beginning, like Vivid Voltage, Battle Styles, like all that stuff, like there was some craziness going on. And then the pandemic was crazy. Crazy stuff happened in Japanese as well, like reprint stuff I never thought would happen. And the market just absolutely can tank. Not overnight, but we can see it coming, right? It's like a train from a couple miles away. You're like, oh, I think that thing's heavy, and I think it's moving pretty fast, and I think it's carrying a lot of stuff. So, all right, let's take some chats. I seen somebody open a case of Mega. They got 3 SIRs and SARs and a gold card, but I seen a few others open booster boxes and no SA. Oh yeah, SIR. You're talking about in English. I'm sorry. I was like, you've seen some people open it already? But yeah, people already opening it early. What do you think about people waiting for the machine to reload even though they've already made their purchase? Yeah, those people should be kicked out. Like what I said in my video, if you haven't watched it, please go watch that. But it's not that hard. Like someone puts a debit card or a credit card, has your name on it, the machine reads your name, and you get your 2 purchases, right? You're limited to 2. Grab your 2 things. You're done. It just scans your name. Cool. If your name is John Doe, John whatever, John Smith, it doesn't matter what credit card you enter. John Smith from Arkansas. You're done. like how hard is it to and then you have to enter your email, right? So email, phone, like I don't understand how hard this is. Like there's the like AI and all the technology that's popping up, but Pokemon can't figure out how to stop scalpers. The guys that don't have jobs and wait outside and camp out GameStop for 4 days for $20 profit. You can't stop those guys. Like I don't want to think and believe that they want this stuff. They want this attention, but it's maddening. Just product of any kind in general, Mega product prices are starting really high too. Art rares for 50 plus, like sheesh, makes me want to open the box I'm waiting on. Yeah, Jordan JTR06 would always tell me, he's like, bro, don't pay like a bunch of bread for ARs. Like they're literally gonna come down, and it's just silly how fast those ARs are just going. How many of them are printed as well? It's just crazy. I'm not a gambling man, but I tell you what, I wouldn't bet my money against the Evolutions. Just me though. I mean, we look at the booster box, right? It's probably the least artistic booster box that we've ever seen in the entire space. It has no front graphic, the sides or whatever. There's no back graphic. I think that could be intentional. Maybe my conspiracy theory brain could be going, but I just don't think it has enough, especially after Destined Rivals, especially after Black Bolt and White Flare. Like as much as people hate Black Bolt and White Flare, I still think it's an awesome set. With very unique cards, like those BWR cards, the black and white rare cards. Like they're still expensive. There's a crap ton of ARs, and there's so much to chase. I always go back to this set, and I tell you guys, like that is going to be the biggest like duh moment in like 5 years. Like those ETBs are going to be so damn expensive. Because right now, nobody cares about it, and that's what makes me bullish on it. When nobody is looking at it, nobody's talking about it. That's why I'm so bullish on Journey Together. Nobody likes it. Nobody's talking about it. Now, I uploaded like a Journey video and I got like 700 views. I'm like, oh man, they really don't want to click on Journey Together footage. So I'm wondering if the pull rates are actually easier if they say they are for base sets. Usually, I believe they will. Once retail stop, I'm thinking it can go to 300 per ETB. Nah, bro, there's no way. There's absolutely no way. What's good, Adrian? Good to see you, bro. Thanks for stopping by. Retail is buying us time. Prismatic is such a sealed sealed set for me. I got straight smoked on ripping pack. Yes, Prismatic, there's no reason to open right now. It's just crazy. If you get a single pack at a vending machine, you deserve the mulligan second purchase. Not clean the whole stock out. Exactly. Bruh, Prismatic is not that great of a set in my opinion. The Umbreon and some Evolution is cool, but the Dragon is cool, but no illustration rares is so whack. People say next Evolving Skies because pull rates. Yeah, it's an all or nothing set. It really is. You have to pull one of the big cards. If you don't, like, you're gonna pull a trainer or whatever, which is cool with me. Which is cool with me. Rip ships now are ripping like never before. Local area here did a rip and ship and 60 ETBs of Prismatic on one stream. So exactly, dude. I was watching the Solgenomics video like maybe last week, and it was like he did like the math, right, of some of the like average streamers, rip and shippers, and he's like, imagine it's that plus all the people at the top, the big eBay live guys, right? You the YouTube, whatever, you name it, right? Whatnot, Twitch, whoever. And then you have like the tiny guys. Like, this is happening every night. And people think that Pokemon has enough product to continue to fill them and people like me and the kids. There's just no way, right? But I do think that Pokemon will eventually catch up. I mean, they're so far behind now, right? And we've seen the growth of the space with the ribbon shippers, but in time, they're eventually going to catch up and surpass. And they hold on, but let me think before I speak. Should ribbon shipping be like legal? I get that comment a lot. You guys can debate this in the chat, but I just see it as gambling, even though Pokemon is gambling. But to run it on those sites, and it feels very casino-y, and I think that there has to be some type of limits. I don't know if Pokemon likes the rip and chips, but it's like, why wouldn't they? Because if they're all about money, that also a lot of people say, then they're dishing out all this product. They've never been more valuable. But then you have to think about the long-term game, right? The long-term investment is the kids. If the kids can't get the stuff, then there is no future of Pokemon. It isn't going to be these ribbon shippers. Like, yes, there's going to be people like me in their 30s that are going to be here, hopefully in their 50s. I don't know. When does Pokemon get weird? When do you like, if I'm like 60, is that weird if I'm here talking about the market? I don't know. But yeah, it's not going to be for me. It's going to be for my kids, right? I mean, like, or my kids' kids. So it's just a whole giant question mark that I don't, and then the answer is going to be something we don't see coming. So, but doesn't Evolving Skies still got way more different kind of full art cards? Yeah, it has the Rayquaza and the Dragonite. Like, it's not even close. Prismatic is like 151. Especially set ETBs are the best thing for Prismatic. Yeah, exactly. The Umbreon might carry the set, though. I think the Umbreon is the card of the era. Word on the street, normal people are priced out. Absolutely, dude. Vivid Vibes, thank you for that comment. Yeah, that's the reason I made that video today. It's like I told you guys I shout out to Pokey Plumber. Like, he's one of my favorite YouTubers. But when he said, he's like, I got a small position of 9 cases, and I'm like, in what world is 9 cases a small position, or 7 cases or something like that? I'm just like, bro, like, what? Like, the people that are making YouTube videos, they want like the world. I don't know. I don't think they see it, but I think they want the world to normalize spending tens of thousands of dollars on sealed product and telling you that it's normal and that you should have all these cases. And I hear this information, but shout out to them. Like, you guys can buy and invest in whatever you want and stuff. But it's like, who are you talking to? Like, you don't have to tell me how many cases you have. Like, for me, I watch tons of stock investing videos, crypto investing videos, 6-10 hours a day. They don't need to tell me how much money they have in their portfolio or their wallets, right? Like, it goes the same thing with Pokemon. I don't care how many cases you have. Like, if you're telling me that Destined Rivals is a good investable set and you really believe in it, and you give me X, Y, and Z and a laundry list of why you think it's investable, that's good enough. I don't care how much you have. It doesn't make any sense. That's why it's so silly when people want to compare Pokemon investing to like actual investing. In what, or can you find me a crypto investor, a stock investor that literally tells you his dollar amount of how much product he has or how many stocks he has? Like, it's silly, dude. Don't bet against evolutions. Oh, yeah. ME1. Yeah, yes. Bro, the scalpers will be waiting outside for 4 days and take a 20 exactly, bro. So cringy. And GameStop needs to stop that, dude. Like, again, I'm like, it's not rocket science to fix these problems, right? It's like, let's just do it like the video game system back in the day, in the early 2000s. You go to GameStop. Hey, I'm Bob. Hi, Bob. What would you like to? I would like to pre-order Mega Evolutions 1. Okay, cool. You want just that? Okay, yeah, this and the ETP. Cool. Here's your ticket. Come back at midnight, and you just come into the store and wait, just like a normal human being. You grab your booster boxes and ETBs. You go to your car. There's security, and you just leave. Like, there's no need to have 20 dudes that haven't showered in 7 days waiting for 4 days to grab some Prismatic Evolutions to then go flip it on the same day for $20 profit. I'm like, there's very simple solutions to this stuff, but I don't know. I don't think people have put their heads together. And again, it's the same thing with GameStop. I'm like, do you guys like this? Do you guys like that you're in the news, that people are fighting and stabbing each other outside of your store? I don't think you do. Chan says they alleviate some of their supply issues if they improve their hit rates with Prismatic, but no, they just allocate too much resources into that set alone. Could be. Interesting take though. It's putting on a chair, holding your spot when waiting for a GameStop. Dude, if they did that stuff back in the day for like Halo and Call of Duty, like if you put a chair down and there's not a human being in it, you're standing in front of the chair, bro. Like, I don't know what this new generation does of like setting your chair. Like, nah, bro, you're not like, try that at the DMV. Go pull up to the DMV and put your chair there and see how many people respect your chair. Your chair would go 10 feet flying into the parking lot, and some old guy in a dusty flannel is telling you to get to the back. You don't care about your damn chair. Like this, dude. Only in Pokemon Fantasyland we abide by the chair law. I brought a pack of Prismatic Evolutions with me on a work trip. Pulled a Master Ball Umbreon. It's mid, but it's high. Hey, that's a pull. Which Prismatic seal do you think Rudy is buying up? Probably all of it, to be honest. Gonzi says, I play poker, so I have no problem with the gambling aspect to it. However, I also have a budget to my gambling. I'm shocked some people don't seem to, but to each their own. Well, because what it is, bro, is like, I don't know if you saw like when people say like, oh, Pokemon math, or they say like girl math. Well, people will buy a pack for like $10 or whatever. Pull a $13 chase card and be like, oh, it's free. Like this is the mindset. They're like, oh, it's just a free card. You're like, okay, we'll sell the card. You're like, no, I'm not selling the card. Well, it wasn't free. It's the same thing when it comes to it's a Pokemon. People now, they'll buy a booster box, whatever, and they go, oh, it's an investment. Like it's not this. It goes up. Like my investment is up $20,000 this month. What, is it liquid? Can you sell it right now? Can you press sell and just like is it to go towards your net worth? Like, no. It's just I have it. It's not the same. It's absolutely not. It's absolutely not the same. Yeah, and then like you said, it comes into the whole budgeting, right? Just people. What's the reason why us as a nation, as Americans, like we're $10,000 to $15,000 in credit card debt on average, right? That's what we do. GT is for the kids, absolutely. We're gonna be in the retirement home one day ripping packs. I hope, bro. I hope to rip packs with my grandkids when I get like a 3-headed Squirtle that shoots cannonballs out of his butthole, and then it has wings. I don't know what the next, and armor, and he has a gun, a laser gun, and he shoots it from like, I don't know. I can see Pokemon just getting real silly in like 50 years. It just gets super futuristic. They'll print as much as they possibly can. The card game must go on. If they don't keep it up, the game could fail as a game, and a lot of old-time players, loyal AF, won't be able to play. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Although it does have a gambling aspect. The problem with saying it's gambling is because there is no value determined by Pokemon. All values are based on what people are paying for. Very interesting, and you're absolutely correct. The Japanese Pokemon GOAT. Who's the Japanese Pokemon GOAT? Not me. Definitely not me. Rudy just mentioned he bought out 200K worth of Prismatic on the secondary market. When guys with distribution are doing that, what's left for the average person? Very true. Very true. I haven't watched that video, but I'm very interested to hear what he says. And there was, gotta remember, Rudy's a businessman, and when he goes on these rants and stuff, like I always believe that he has multiple reasons for him speaking in the way that he does, right? Maybe to sell product, maybe to pump the markets, maybe to crash the markets. I don't know. Like his videos, they do so many numbers, so much numbers, right? Like hundreds of thousands of views. I watch Rudy for the entertainment factor, and he does spit gems, but you got to take what he says with a grain of salt. But I do agree, if he's buying stuff from the secondary market, where does that leave guys like me? That's why I told you guys in the beginning of this video, like, it's probably the time to just buy a little bit, just a little bit. You don't have to go fully deep dive in. Just buy a little bit. It's not a bad time, unless you're buying Destined Rivals. Like, don't buy Destined Rivals. But okay, let's star this question. Dude, you guys are killing it with the questions. I really appreciate you guys being here. Okay, let's get back to the video let's get back to the slide really quick. Okay, so this piece of yeah, dude, 100 our ETB is $100 is the new $20, right? $1,000 is the new $100. ETBs are now just $100 like right out the gate, and it's a cool looking ETB. Probably gonna need it, but for 2x MSRP, like I'm good. And then we go on to the Mega Evolutions non-enhanced, right? The non-enhanced booster box. This one's a little bit cheaper. I wish that they just did different art for either of the sets. I don't understand why you need to have, like, maybe the enhanced booster box has a different front art. Is Pokemon getting lazy? Probably. Maybe that's just maybe it just bothers just me. But here we are, guys. $280 right out the gate, right? Who's buying this, dude? Like, let's view more data on these last prices. Like $280. The hype and FOMO is here. It's absolutely here. They just don't care. They just really don't care. I don't know what else to say besides don't buy this. I know I have to say this for my audience every single release. Like, stop buying this stuff. Stop supporting this stuff. Just wait. Like, I think the last like speculative set is going to be Destined Rivals. After Mega Evolutions or during Mega Evolutions, like, we're gonna be okay. It's okay. It's the newest set. It's the newest imprint set. It's going to be okay. Just hold on, guys. Next up, Surging Sparks, dude. Like, that little reprint that we saw literally did nothing to this set. Like, this set has been so strong. And I've Team Rocket Joey's in the chat. Shout out to Team Rocket Joey. He hooked me up with a box. So shout out to you. But yeah, it's rifling off right now. And this set is good. Like, it's a good set. Is it a deep? It's like, if I had the choice between Paldean Evolve or Surging Sparks, right? We're just talking about, like, because these two culprits are the deep set sets, right? Which I don't do this to, like, put them down or saying it's a silly take, but they're good sets. They're not like it's not no Destin Rivals. It's not no like home run set, but it goes to show you guys that the reprints have done absolutely nothing. Now, if we see a giant reprint of Surging Sparks, how much can this tank get down to? $200? I don't think it can. I don't think we will unless Mega Evolutions tanks. If Mega Evolutions tanks, Surging Sparks and other newer booster boxes get a reprint, that is going to be a freaking tornado of crap, because people are going to see opportunity in Mega Evolutions or Phantasmal Flames or whatever. Phantasmal Flames was one of the easiest products to get. Like, I got into that queue multiple times, like multiple mess ups on my part. Got into it multiple times. Same thing with friends, Reddit, Discords, everything. Very easy. So I think they did it on purpose. I think there's going to be so much of that Phantasmal Flame. It's so small as well. And even in Japanese, it's what, 115, 130 yen, something like that. Crazy. Right out the gate. Was that like, so it's it's not going to be enough. It is not going to be enough. Like my boy is Joey. Like I agree with him on 90% of the stuff, but as I study more and more about this rip and ship culture, and I see it with my own two eyes, these people are absolutely destroying massive amounts of product, at an alarming rate every single night. I was like flipping through YouTube shorts and just so many random little rip and shippers going and just 200 plus and just some random on Saturday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night. Like, where is Pokemon getting this product? Like, how the hell are they going to keep up? I understand why we're in a drought. Fix that issue, Pokemon. Somehow fix that issue. Address that issue. The scalpers are number 2, right? But the scalpers are sometimes a problem with the rip and shippers. Like, they're selling for the scalpers, or the scalpers are going out and buying all the product and then ripping and shipping. So it's just, man, it's so crazy. But we just got problems out here, guys. Just so many problems. How about being in line? Then, let's address the chat. How about being in line 5 minutes before open? They bring a bunch of toddlers to buy more, bro. Kick the babies to the curbs, bro. Just punt the babies. I don't know why people just don't grab out of people's cards that have a bunch. I did that during 151 Costco tins, because people are crazy. Anthony, people are crazy, and people don't care about other people's lives anymore. People are so dumb and desperate, I feel like, right now. Like, we have, as a society, especially in America, people don't care about anybody but themselves. And people don't care about consequences. Like, they'll take someone's lives for less, you know? So that's really why I don't participate in the Costco drops or the Walmart drop, any of that stuff. It's like, I'll just pay the extra $20, $30 and just get it online, or have someone deliver it to my door, you know? Yeah, pause for sure, bro. I know exactly what you're trying to. What era do you start collecting Pokemon cards? What era? Base set. That was my first base set, and then like I got back in, like heavier into jungle. I mean, base set. I don't forget how old I was, but my first Pokemon packs were base set. The first time I like collected was my first binder. I remember I got the fossil set with Scyther on the cover on the pack art, but. And then I took my brother was opening packs pretty much the entire, oh my gosh, maybe XY era. I forget I think XY era. He was playing the games. He would always buy random packs. Like, he wasn't like he loves Pokemon. We'd always watch the anime together growing up, and even into our 20s, like mid 20s. He would always have all the Pokemon games. So Pokemon, as a big detour and break I took from Pokemon, it was always in my life because my brother was always playing those games. I'm almost 100% sure he was playing X and Y on the what was that, what console was that? Was the 3DS at the time? And then I got back into Sword and Shield a little bit. Like I was seeing some of my friends talking about like Sun and Moon cards and stuff. I was always around the Pokemon people, but then I didn't really get back into it until, and again, Logan Paul. I know that's terrible, but during the pandemic, we had to work all the time. We had to. We were essential, so I was working 7 days a week, 10, 12-hour days. So my friend would have random streams on, and I remember watching a Logan Paul like a stream. I don't think it was live, but it was like a recap. And I was like, dang, like I remember having all those cards. Like, I wonder if I have those cards. So I ended up texting my mom, and she sent the Pokemon cards that were left. It wasn't much. We lost a house foreclosure. So my dad, whatever it was in that house, was gone. So all my childhood Pokemon cards were just in thin air. Like I want to say the last set I opened was like whatever the set with Typhlosion is, Neo Genesis. I always get the Neo sets: Neo Genesis, Neo Discovery, and Neo. I forget what the other one was, but the last set I opened because I pulled that Typhlosion holo. So that's my Pokemon knowledge in a short couple minutes. Can't wait until Nintendo DLC locks half the Pokemon in the future. Yeah. Does Rudy of the Whales ever sell? If not, what happens? They just dump the market and cash out. Yeah, they do. They do sell. Rudy just said he sold like not too long ago. He does those fat deals. Rudy gobbled up Prismatic SPCs. Yeah. Shout out to Team Rocket Joey, dude. My freaking guy. Keep up the Japanese singles coverage. As a collector, I appreciate it 100%. Thanks, dude. I am doing my best. I've been watching tons of Japanese YouTube, and I have a few really good videos coming next week. It's just tough, guys. Like the Japanese videos, they do not do well. Like I'm trying to pay some bills over here with the YouTube money, and those Japanese videos, they take long and nobody cares. So I have to maybe edit them like with maybe more eye-catching and stuff, but we'll get there. But I do appreciate you leaving that comment and all that stuff. So thank you so much. Could y'all imagine serialized Pokemon cards? Yeah, that will never happen. Louis, should I camp at GameStop for the yeah, don't do that. There's so many campouts a person can do in one lifetime. It starts to get old real fast. Don't buy, guys. Yes, don't buy. Brandon, what's going on, Brandon? Glad you're here, man. You don't be buying for a while if you picky with the price. You don't be buying for a while if you're picky. I mean, dude, if you're collecting, buy one right now. People do not understand what the words that come out of my mouth when I talk in my videos. I say, if you're a collector, doesn't matter where you buy right now, because you're probably going to hold it for a lifetime. This stuff, collection. That's why it's in collection. I'm going to hold it forever for the most part. Investment in a sealed box in storage units. That's a whole different, two totally different things, guys. For your collection, it's okay to buy right now. For your collection, if you just want one, pick one up. It doesn't matter. But if you're talking about an investment, your initial investment, your very first investment, your very first buy-in is the most important part about your investment. If you buy a box at $200 and then it shoots all the way to $400 and you dollar cost average all the way a year, 2, 3 years, it doesn't matter. Your average is already so high. You can't get it down. You're not gonna. It's just bringing up your average. It's not good. That's not how you invest. Like if anybody knows anything about stock investing, crypto investing, that's rule number one. Is your first initial buy-in is the most important. It's just I don't understand why people can't get that. But gone a person for a long time. Henry, do you have any Pokemon tattoos? No, dude. That's. Let me see. No, I don't. Yeah, I want to get like a little Marshadow tattooed on me, and then a little Me and my girl were gonna get like a Gengar Clefairy like matching tattoo. So Neo Destiny, yes. Thank you, Brandon. Thank you. Neo Destiny. Neo Destiny is the first one, I believe, right? That's the last one I opened as a kid. And then I went to Yu-Gi-Oh. Yu-Gi-Oh like just stole my heart. And I was actually looking at Yu-Gi-Oh booster boxes like right before this. The OG booster boxes, like Joey was my freaking dude. Was Kiba? I forget all the freaking characters' names, but it's been a while. But I was just reminiscing on all their starter decks. I was like, dude, these are so sick. They're all like $200, which isn't bad. Oh man, I like hearing about the Japanese market. Time is money though. Yeah, exactly, dude. Like I try my best to which it doesn't matter, bro. Like the point of this channel is to, like, a lot of people in the market right now, they feel lost because they can't afford English Pokemon cards, or they can't afford to open stuff with their family or kids and stuff. So I just always try to provide just an alternative, right? Like as unpopular as stuff like this is, like this is freaking cool, and I love other things. This is new art for me, right? I don't care if it performs well, you know, from time to time. That's why I still do my English stuff, my English videos, even though most of my collection isn't in English. So it's whatever. It is what it is. I'm waiting for Desperado boost box to go down so I can rip mine. I hope so. I really, really hope so. Like the video, fam. Exactly. Like the freaking video. I don't know, quite fully understand what dollar cost average is. Okay, so dollar cost averaging is just you just continue to buy and it just increases your average. So you're just gonna tell yourself like, hey, I'm just gonna buy a box every week, right? So that's your dollar cost averaging to get your average into a better price. Bro, Yu-Gi-Oh came out and I totally switched to it. Yeah, it's just the teenager stuff. Shout out Jake. Yeah. So Jake was supposed to come on a live, but Jake, I don't want to send the invite link right now because the setup is all through the camera and I need to do some tests, but I need to have Joey and Jake on the channel like very, very soon. Joey's video today was straight facts. It was so funny because I felt that way for months. I haven't watched Joey's new video. I watched I just got caught up on like Jake's video. And then I got caught up on Joey's videos this morning. Today was a big trading day in the crypto world, so I was like locked in on that. Dollar cost average is an excuse to buy stuff that is overpriced. Just good way for good entries. Do you think the market will switch to One Piece? I'm thinking about buying One Piece in this very near future. I heard the Chinese One Piece cards are very, very affordable. But all right. Let's get back to the good stuff. All right. Why does Henry have a Charizard UPC on the screen, you ask? So I currently have purchased 2 of the UPCs. I am going to continue to buy these UPCs because I had 2 of these. I opened both of them, had a blast. Nobody wanted these things. Now, I don't really care about the UPCs of how they look. I don't really like. I'm done opening them. I've learned my lesson when it comes to opening the UPCs. I'm just gonna take the bet on these Charizard UPCs for the long term. I'm gonna stack these things. I mean, for me, stacking is like 4 or 5, you know, maybe a little bit more if I get a good deal on it, but it's not anything like substantial, right? But just add a little bit of these items, ones that aren't really like if we see Phantasmal Flames, guys, come out and we hear the allocations just popping and there's so much of it out there, like these things are going to come down just a little bit and that's your time to buy. Like, am I going to say it's going to be another UPC style moment? No. Entirely different time. I'm not comparing this market to last market or this market to X and Y or Sun and Moon or whatever. It's different. We have to move different. We have to keep it open mind, but I'm not missing out on Phantasmal Flames. I'll tell you that much. I'm grabbing all of that stuff. I struck out on the PC ETBs, even though I'm not a ETB collector anymore. I pretty much sold off all of my ETBs except some of the ones that I like the art. The next ones I just need is Journey Together and Destined Rivals, and I'm pretty much good. And Prismatic. But other than that, it's just I brought up this UPC to like, guys, when people aren't looking at the product, that is when you buy. If you're an investor, if you're a collector like myself, you can sit it out and buy the best product. But you could dabble in both. Like, just buy one for your collection, buy another one to hold for 5 years, see what it does. If I'm correct, the new Charizard UPC, it's gonna go. That thing's gonna freaking go because people have PTSD of this set. Next, what the absolute hell happened to this set? Like, I covered it. I was gone for, it seemed like 4 days for a wedding, and I come back, Paldea is like almost $500. What are we doing? Why is how did you guys let this happen? How did the box has no popular Pokemon. No one's gonna care about it. But we have let so many people take over this space and tell you guys that this set is the most obvious win. I like it. I like this set. I'm not downplaying this set, but I don't know why other people like it. When they say they crap on this set all freaking day. They crap on the trainers. They crap on the ARs. They say Raichu is trash. They say the Tyranitar is trash. They say all the cards are trash, and yet we're here, and yet we're at Paldea at 500 a box. Like, is it the Magikarp? Is it? Ask yourself. Is the Magikarp enough of a card to hold up this entire booster box? I do not think that is the case, guys. I absolutely do not think that Paldea it should be. We were just overbought. If this was like the Fear and Greed Index or like a indicator, a stock indicator, it would say overbought, highly overpriced. Where is the top for this stuff? We're gonna get serious. Are you guys trying to tell me that this is gonna be a 750 booster box? This is gonna catch up with Silver Tempest? Is it on the same level as Lost Origin? Is Lost Origin gonna stall out at $1,000 and Paldea is going to suddenly be just as good as Lost Origin? You think that the Giratina has is on the same tier as the Magikarp? Like, you guys are freaking insane. Like, insanity. Like, maybe I need to do a Lost Origin comparison video. It's just, it's nuts. That's why we're here. All right, this is where we switch, guys. This is where we switch. Let's get to the questions before we bring up. We're gonna do singles and then Japanese stuff as well. But yeah, rant's over, bro. What crypto do I trade right now? I'm in Avantis. I'm trading. I'm longing Bitcoin and shorting this other coin called Zora. I got a few trades in right now. But yeah, you should definitely do an occasional Japanese update. That's tonight. I'm glad that you're here, Timothy, because we're about to go over some Japanese products, and we're going over some singles as well. And it's like, for the people that are here for the English stuff, like, don't leave. Like, we're comparing this stuff, right? Like, use your brain. When I was a wannabe Pokemon investor, I was buying, bro, if you guys watch some of my earlier videos, I was buying collection boxes, telling you guys to invest in collection boxes. I was buying everything. Like, I was buying 3-pack blister, anything that I could get either a case of. I was even buying like half a case of stuff, like open cases. I was buying literally anything. But I forget what I was going with that. I completely zoned out. But yeah, oh yeah, so occasional Japanese update. Yeah, I will definitely be doing that. Maybe for the Market Watch Fridays, like we're doing tonight. I know today's Saturday, but maybe I'll just do a total market update. I'm only missing Journey Together PC ETBs from SV era, so I feel on that one. I think they're going to draw more inventory for Phantasma from canceling all those bot orders supposedly. Maybe. I was buying Paldea Evolved booster boxes for $75. Dude, oh my gosh, what a W. If anybody wants to sell your boy some Paldea Evolved, hit the Discord link. I will gladly buy some Paldea off of you guys. If you guys give me a nice little deal. Hey, what's up? What's going on, Sophia? Glad you're here. Sleepy Raichu is sick. Yeah, that's one of the best top 10 cards for me in the entire. If you guys know, favorite 2 Pokemon is Wartortle and Raichu. So your boy was beyond hyped. I did not want to hear the slander of the Mega Raichu X and Y. Like, just top tier. I think Mega Dragonite is the best Mega I've ever seen in my entire freaking life. And then number 2 is Raichu. So very, very happy. I mean, I think that Generation 10 is going to blow Scarlet and Violet out of the water, in my personal opinion. We're starting with Megas. I get a Mega Raichu. I get a Mega Dragonite. It's over. It's done. Interested in y'all's opinions. I was able to get 2 of the Phantasmal Flame PC ETBs, and I want the PC ETB promo. Is it worth cracking one? No, bro. Absolutely not. Is it worth cracking one or just leaving? No, just buy the promo. Buy the promo. Trust me. The more something is worth, the closer it is to the Mona Lisa, for sure. Yeah, Henry was laughing at because he was saying PE Paldea Evolved was great set when it came out. No, look, listen, Brandon. I was one of the first people on YouTube, I swear to God, to pump up Paldea Evolved. Like, I was on an island on my own. I was on Nostalgianomics live stream when that set came out. I was on Eli's live stream from Pokemon USA. I was like, this set is freaking good. Why? It's just slander. It's slander. Now, when I compared it to Lost Origin, it does not stand. They are not in the same league, right? In my personal opinion. But I was one of the first people on YouTube to give Paldea Evolved its credit. I liked it because I thought the Iono was sick, and it had Raichu. Like, that was enough for me. And I'm Tyranitar, right? You guys don't see what's in my room, but tons of Tyranitar merch all over my walls. Like, I freaking love Tyranitar. I think people only know the Magikarp. And at first, dude, I did not like that Magikarp. I was like, it's cool. Like, I see the Gyarados and it's awesome, right? So shout out to my boy JTR06. He told me, he's like, go grab that in Japanese. I was like, cool. I bought one for 16 and one for 20. Like, and I think, what are they? Are they $100 yet? They do have some beautiful cards. The Dark Quartet are the best cards in the set. Also, people don't like Magikarp. They like money and gambling. And 10% odds is, well, it's fun to be right. I think people do love Magikarp. I love Magikarp. I got some receipts. Where's my? I love Magikarp, dude. Magikarp is great. It's a Magikarp hat, from the kids that would fish. I love Magikarp. Magikarp is a very lovable Pokemon. He's like one of those weird Pokemon. He's like, people do really love Magikarp. I remember going to Coachella for 10 years straight, and I'd always see dudes with Magikarp tattoos. Like, I would talk about Pokemon with people, and Magikarp would come and say, oh my gosh, Magikarp's my favorite Pokemon. Oh, he evolves in Gyarados. Oh, he's awesome. That people love Magikarp. Like, it's warranted. I asked somebody before about it, and they said Magikarp is all it has. Nah, absolutely not. Shopping cart Fuecoco is the truth. Oh, 100%. One of the best. One of the Fuecoco. Oh, dude, hold on. Where's my Fuecoco at, bro? Dang, I got hella Fuecoco plushies I wanted to show you guys I got from Japan, but Fuecoco is one of my favorite Pokemon of all time too. Him and my two new favorites I gotta put to the favorite bunch, maybe top 25 for me. Fuecoco and Rabu. Rabu is so sick, like emo Itachi vibes, he's so sick from Naruto, so sick. Paldea is just as good as Lost of the Giratina, maybe a little bit better. I think Paldea is better personally. I mean, you're allowed to have your opinion. I think the trainer gallery is deep. I think the Aerodactyl is great. I think, but it just that Giratina is just so tough. It's such a tough card. Mark, glad you made it, dude. Glad to see you. Yo, Henry, thoughts on Rudy buying all the Prismatic Super Premium collections at market price? That's crazy, but dude, how do you That's like asking like, oh, ask Elon Musk how he feels about buying all. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, Rudy is a multi-millionaire. He probably only did that to supply his patrons. There's other reasonings that Rudy, I believe, did that. It's not because he saw this like giant opportunity to make all this money. Like, trust me, guys, Rudy has enough money. But I Evolve is really a nice set, though. No cap. No, it is. It is really, really good. And like I will always remember. Shout out to Jodo Jake. I remember we were on a FaceTime call, and Jake was telling me, he's like, dude, I got to go back to the LGS. Like, I know Paldea Evolved is gonna pop, and Jake was absolutely right. He was right by the like week. Paldea just absolutely started moving. I was like, oh man, I wish I had money to hop in some Paldea, but times were a little bit different when we first started this channel, guys. I wish I got some Paldea Evolved before they stopped the print. Yeah. Now look, am I saying that you guys should all hyper FOMO into Paldea? But if you guys don't have one, again, for your collection, just grab one for your collection. If you really, really believe in that set and you just want one for your collection. Magikarp should be in an SIR. It looks kind of cheap as an IR. My brother has it, and I was kind of like, how is this so expensive? Print quality is kind of cheap, but it did get around to liking the art. That's what everyone said. I mean, we could say the same thing about the Lovebirds, right? People thought, man, like, it's giveaway, it's a throwaway card, whatever. Same thing can be said about the Magikarp. Nobody batted an eye for that Magikarp until it happened. Like the stream, y'all. Appreciate it. Everyone, please like the stream. Same about the carp. Big brand there. Found $80 White Flare ETB. Should I buy? Too much. Way too much, bro. Those things are gonna be, guys. If I had a crystal ball, which I do, going into Black Friday, the set that's gonna be on fire sale is going to be Black Bolt White Flare. Like, just hold your horses. If you're someone like me, this is why I've bought none of it. That set is going to be on a freaking fire sale. It's probably going to be the next Costco sale, in my personal opinion. I could see a double ETB of that and a Pokeball. Like, nobody wants that set besides me. Eli bashed it and compared it to Rebel, which I thought was ridiculous. I don't remember exactly what he said, but I know dude. If someone could find that video of that, go find that Paldea live stream with Eli, and I comment on that video multiple times, and everyone's like, literally just me off. So it's fine. Like, I'm gonna pop my chest out when I'm right. I opened a booster box to try to Fable, and all I pulled was a full art Monkey Dory. Monkey Dory is cool, dude. I like that set. I thought it was fun in Japanese. I feel like it's not worth opening booster boxes or sealed product no more. I wasn't about buying the cards, but now, yeah, that's what everyone's feeling now. Everyone's like, why would I open this? That Giratina is beyond tough. I have it at PSA 10, paid 3. What a dub. What an absolute dub. Yeah, Black Friday, dude. Black Friday is right around the corner. I opened probably over 1,000 worth of packs, and I pulled some good stuff that might eventually appreciate to get my money worth. But at the moment, it's less than what I spent. Yeah, it's just the opportunity of fun cost. Crazy people think Black Bolt White Flare is garbage. I agree, bro. There's no reason why that set should be as cheap as it is, and as like looked over as it is, but. The fact we all forgot about Black Bolt and White Flare shows we are goblin brains and get exhausted. I have not. I mean, I've been scooping these up like left and right. So I have not. I'm waiting for that stuff. I'm waiting for Black Friday. Black Friday's right around the corner. Like, guys, stack up, maybe $50 a paycheck, $100 a paycheck. Set it aside, put it in a different bank account, and just let that thing continue to pile up, because Black Fridays are right around the corner. I think Black Bolt and White Flare is for sure going to be the stuff we see on sale. All right, let's get back to so Mega Brave booster box. So I have a couple friends in Japan right now. It's going for around that $80-ish. Phantasmal Flames, if 115 to 130,000 yen. So that thing is gonna come out expensive right out the gate, which is insane. That just tells me that the Japanese market, it's stable. It's hot as well. They're seeing scalpers. They're seeing other people, foreigners coming from different countries and buying up all this product. It's tough. But the thing is with the Japanese market is they understand how to fix the problem. How do they do this, Henry? They do a lottery system. They do a test where they literally will ask you, can you give me the top five Pokemon in the set? And if you can't answer it, whoop, straight back to line. All the convenience stores, convenience stores, they will 2 pack a day. 2 packs a day, 5 a day. That's it. That's all you get. And they're fine with that. There's no hoarding, scalping mentality over there. It's just us that are just little freaking goblins, little badgers, little squirrels that just I gotta have all the nuts and then take all the little nuts back to my house and then just store the little nuts and maybe I have 10 million nuts. And then when I'm like, none of that, guys, none of that. They appreciate and open the damn boxes. Like this is why I pivoted to a Japanese product, because I'm like, the English, the Pokemon International people, it's funny. It's real goofy. It's a lot of hoarding. You guys look like hoarders for the most part. I get it. I'm a part of the problem. I'm a part of the problem. But yeah, Mega Brave, it's not going anywhere, guys. It's just staying right here at the $100 mark. If you have talked to anybody that lives in Japan, that is what it is. The Japanese market is very, very stable. And unless you know somebody out there, this is what you're going to have to put up with when it comes to Japanese product. Next, another set that will not fall down in price. For all you Prismatic Evolution fans out there, you guys say, Henry, should I buy? And I've got this question. I'm not making this up. They asked me, Henry, should I buy a Prismatic Evolutions ETB or should I buy a Trestle Festival box? I think that the better investment is the Trestle Festival booster box. It's a specialty set, just like we all know and love. Comes in a smaller box. It's cool. It's more displayable. I think the box looks better in Japanese. There's no really exclusives to this than the English set. Besides that, you get a guaranteed special rare or special art rare or special super rare. Oh my gosh. I want to pick up more of these. Like I'm just going to wait to go to Japan and hopefully my bag doesn't get surged so that they rip all my product. But it's a great set in Japanese, and I think that it's a great time to buy right now. It's like $100, dude. It's just not going back, dude. It's literally not going back. Let me take this off the screen. My bad, guys. My bad. Let me hide this. Okay, yeah. So yeah, is it? You guys have been asking me for weeks. Is it now a good time to buy Trestle? I think so. If you want for your collection and just maybe to open for $100, like that's just the market now, guys. Like for Japanese, is what I'm trying to really feel. That's what the temperature of this Black Bolt White Flare. I was told that it's still a $35 booster box in Japan, right? And 35 gets sold to another person for 55. 55 gets sold to us for 2x 95, and that's just how the cookie crumbles right now. Pokemon is just as hot as it is in America, in Japan, and these sets are incredible. They care about the cards more, and but the good news is, guys, you can buy singles, and I'm going to show you guys some freaking singles. So just like the card we were just talking about, surprise, look who we have here. We have the Paldea Evolved, or the Triple Beat Magikarp, right? So I told you guys earlier I didn't know where this thing was at, but it's about $100. There's probably none on TCG Player. I mean, there's some near mint holofoil, near mint 100. It's about $100. So it's increased quite some bit. I was buying way before $38. I wasn't nowhere near $38 when I bought it. So guys, if you want if you want this card, just go and buy it in Japanese for $100. Not a terrible price, but something to look at and something that I know a lot of you guys don't even know exists. So there's so many people that are here, are gonna rewatch this video, and they don't even know that they can grab these cards in other languages. It's very funny. So, and because that was me, I didn't know how cheap some of these cards were. I just thought it was universally expensive. Next, Missy side deck. This is take this for what it is, about a $20 card. It's about half the price. This card is absolutely beautiful. One of the big chase cards in Heatwave Arena. Heatwave Arena is doing well and is going to continue to hold until something pops over there. Next, we have the Mega Absol. I am going to put this card, call it a show. I don't have any. I need to grab one like ASAP. This is the best card in Mega Evolutions 1. It's not even close. Like I like I'm a huge Lucario fan. Yes, but this Mega Absol, dude, is just incredible. I can see this card not only being pumped, but everyone's gonna freaking flip. Everyone is going to have a change of mind. Like, I wanted to do a Japanese market video towards the end, of course, like we're doing right now, because I want you guys to grab this stuff before the English set comes out, and a lot of people have FOMO. What if this card is a $250 card in English, and there's a Mega Absol fan out there, and they're just like, I need that card. They go buy it in Japanese, and then it happens. This $40 card becomes an $80 card, right? Kind of like what we saw with the Magikarp. Sub $20 card turns into a $100 card just because it was so popular in English. And then again, the people that want to make plays on some of these cards, they start looking for the better place to park their dollar. So just grab this one, guys. Like it's same as the Noivern Batman card. This card is absolutely awesome and just no business being this darn cheap. And now going into Prismatic Evolutions, aka Terrassal Festival. Now, this card right here is so funny. I was watching a short and someone was like, why? Or maybe it was Earn Collectibles. He was on a live. Shout out to Earn. There with other Japanese collectors. They were like, yeah, why isn't anybody talking about Terrassal Festival Evolutions like popping? And I was like, what? So I go over it. This was like a $40 card not too long ago. And here we are. Just like that, $60. This I literally just bought this card not too long ago for $40. Near mint, very beautiful. 3 month. I mean, it seems like it's going down. Let's see, in the 1 month, it's up 12%. But yeah, I bought it for $40. It's just it's there and it's still available. Like, where can I see this card in Japanese? This card has no business being $57. Probably a $100 card. Like, a lot of these cards on today's video have no business being this damn cheap. Next, we have the Charizard from Shiny Treasures EX. If you guys know, I tried to pull this card for months. Every Friday, I tried to open a box for months. I opened them off camera. I've opened, it's probably like close to 30 Shiny Treasures EX boxes. Did not pull this card. I should have just bought the damn Charizard. I was trying to hit the Bubble Mew as well. I thought I was going to get a double bang. But we know what this card is doing in English. This one's taken off. It's a cool Charizard card. It's very time stampy in the brain, as far as we're going to look back and think about this Charizard. It's the Terrassal. It's Gen 9, right? It has all the Gen 9 elements into one card. Really love this card. And at $200, it's tough. Right now, I'm just like not focusing on Ultramodern. I'm just not buying Ultramodern singles. I'm like, I can get them later on. I much rather just look to a little bit older stuff. But we did miss two booster boxes. So let's go back really quick. So we Glory of Team Rocket booster box. It's about $100, right? Again, everything is $100 in the Japanese market. That's just what it is right now, guys. Like, I waited out because we know it's going to get better. We know this is probably a $75 booster box, but with the tariffs, with additional tax, the eBay, all that good stuff, like, Japanese was highly affected. Like, it definitely took a toll on the price of these booster boxes. It sucks because this is where I was. I was buying this. I was buying every single set, like to have one to hold and collect, and then a few to invest in and a few to open. Now it's for $100. I'm like, I was getting booster boxes at $35, $40. Like, the time has changed, and I gotta just adjust. Like, this is not financially feasible for me to be popping open $95 booster boxes. Next, if you want a cheap booster box, you can always open some Stellar Miracle, chase the Trapagos. I told you guys on my last video, I'm gonna be rotating all of my English singles into Steel product. I think I'm gonna grab some Stellar Miracle booster boxes. I think that it's a very safe play. I think that a lot of people aren't looking at that booster box. I think it has a lot of legs to run. And next, we have the Raichu that a lot of you guys were talking crap about in a lot of my videos. That Raichu wasn't a top 10 Pokemon in Generation 9. I think this art is incredible. Like, just fun, playful. This is exactly how I want Raichu portrayed in a card. This is one of my favorite arts. I wish I had a big poster of this like blown up in my house. This card is just S tier for me. Like, I don't understand what there is to not like about this card. Like, Raichu is an S tier Pokemon design. And next, well, I wanted to bring up this Riolu card from. We all know this is going to be the ETB promo in English. Now, grab the ETB promos in English. That's first for one. We all know what those ETB promos are doing. Especially grab some PC ETBs promos as well. Like, the promos do well. This is baby Lucario damn near, right? Grab the promos and sit on them for 5 to 10 years. Just sit on them. If you want to grade them and you want to hit some multipliers, go ahead. And then when they're cheap in Japanese like this, just double down and buy them in Japanese. If the promo does well, the Japanese single is going to do not equal, but it will do, about 30 to 50% of what the English counterpart is doing. Like, that's what I'm doing. I'm going to be buying the promos, and I'll be buying the promos in Japanese. So just a quick little play for you guys. And my last pick before we go back into the comments is the Latias EX. I need this card. I was just talking to a friend that was there in Japan. I was like, try to find me a good card. I have another friend that was there like 3 months ago. He said it was pretty hard to find a good copy of this card. I want to own the Latias and the Latios together, connected. I think those two cards are the most underrated cards in the entire Scarlet and Violet era, in my personal opinion. I'm not trying to pump them. I don't have those cards. I really want these cards before people put the 2 and 2 together. We saw what the Lovebirds is doing, and I understand that price wasn't going to continue on like a lot of people thought. A lot of people were thinking that it was just going to be an automatic big blow off top when it comes to these two cards. But I'm very, very happy that this card is still affordable, and I think a lot of people should look to buy this card like right now. There's a lot of them. I check this card like every single week, and it's pretty much on every single Market Watch Monday. It will be until I purchase this card. But right now, $100-ish. I'm just gonna wait till I go to Japan and grab one for myself. All right, guys, let's get back to the chat. Where was I? Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. Let's go back to my camera. Okay, bro, that's crazy that people travel and spend money to go buy cards in Japan or other countries. Like, it makes you think they are getting rich from traveling to scalp Pokemon. No, they are. It's not a maybe. They are absolutely. So many British YouTubers doing that. Yeah. So Pokey Randolph, he kind of left a bad taste in my mouth. Pause. When I was in Japan, he was at a few of the stores I was at, and it's like those British YouTubers, bro. I don't know. I don't really care. I'm not here to make like friends or whatever, but they just go into these stores, these shops, and just buy out everything. Like, they leave these card shops like literally dry. Like, sure, is that fine for like I was literally looking at a case with some e-readers. I'm like, they're decent e-readers, right? They were a green sticker, like they were good. And Pokey Randolph goes and him and his buddy, like they go in and they have the staff take all of those cards down so they can go in and inspect and just take them back and grade and flip. I'm like, I want to enjoy some of those cards too. Like I'm so on the team of leave stuff for others to enjoy as well. Like to me, that just spills greed. And his videos are cringy, bro. I'm not a fan of Pokey Randolph. And I get it. Everyone's like, he's trying to make money and he's trying to make bread. Like, at what cost, bro? We just go to other countries and like take all their resources and bring it back to scalp. Like, it doesn't make sense with me. Like going back to the whole like why I love Japan is when they do these releases, it's lottery system. They question you. And like I've even heard that it goes as far as like they racially profile you. Like if you're blonde hair, blue eyes, or you're someone that looks like me, like you're not getting those cards. Like I've had multiple people in Japan literally tell me that. Like they see someone with a certain skin color, or they know that you're not Japanese. Like they're not gonna sell to you. Like I can't argue with how they work, but I guess they're trying to prevent scalpers from flipping, but a little racist. I have 3 Trustle Festival booster boxes. I want to rip them. Don't rip them, bro. When I'm in Japan, I'll be stopping whenever I see product, but I'm definitely not going for just Pokemon. I will be in Japan at least 2 to 3 times a year. That is my goal to make Pokemon videos. I bought one of the Trestle Fest boxes for like $110 first time I opened cards, and English stuff was more expensive. I got the mask, SR mask. Oh yeah, the masks are in there. Lost interest in buying a second market. At that point, I was like, this is too expensive. There will be 100 sets that come out that are better than Paldea Evolved. Do not FOMO. Better sets to come. Yeah, but like I said, I agree. I 100% agree. Yeah, and smash the like and smash the sub. And definitely smash the sub for Johto Jake as well. Like, that's my boy. Always puts me on, always looks out for me. So please go give Johto Jake a follow. Like, he's almost at 1K. Get my boy to 1K. Like, puts in so much work on those collection videos, dude. Like do you guys like... I wish the Pokemon community really cared about the stuff that actually makes the community go around, right? Like Jake's videos, and less of like the Pokestonks video, you know? It just baffles me. I'm like Jake puts in all this work for some really interesting videos, and you know, we got another guy over here that just reads the charts and he gets like 10k views. It's just sickening. We can't see the cards. Show us the cards. They're not. Oh, my bad, bro. Yeah, my bad. Sorry. Yeah. So my bad, guys. I was okay. Tons of people are being priced out. Yeah, tons of people are being priced out of the hobby for sure. They've been priced out of the hobby. I remember you doing those weekly shiny treasure openings. You hit a regular shiny floor every darn time, bro. The worst, bro. Jordan, I can't like. I can't wait to get back to opening product, bro. Like this next year, I'm going back. I'm going back to opening. The thing is, there's enough English opening videos. You guys can go watch that all day. And there's enough even Japanese videos. Like I'm gonna be opening like stuff like the Spanish cards. I'll be opening Japanese or Korean and Chinese as well. So, and then I met a guy today, and he sent me a link for Indonesian cards. In a whole link, and I was like, dude, the Indonesian booster boxes look so freaking sick. Totally different artwork. Like, oh my gosh, their I believe it was the Journey Together artwork. It was like everybody, but like their face was all squished. I don't have my phone on me. Oh my gosh, my phone is charging over there. But yeah, I wish I could show you. The next stream, I'm gonna pull up that Indonesian website that he got. Bro, so sick. So a whole new input that the Ariel's A Whole New World song on this video. Japanese is a high trust society. Unfortunately, they get taken advantage of. That's bro, George. You couldn't have said it myself. Couldn't have said it any better. Like, man, I love Japan. I love everything about Japan, and it makes me so freaking sick of like how this is America. It's just trash. Are embarrassed people getting arrested for having opinions online? Yeah, they're trash, bro. Super soft. And they're the worst, bro. Typical Brits just going over there and taking from the Japanese, man. Just kidding. I found one the other day and bought Inferno X for 120. Yeah, but it's going for that. It's going for $100. That's the thing. I'll smash George. Pause, bro. Pause, dog. I've been subbed to Jake for a while. Cool. Let's see if we missed any chats. But yeah, guys, like that's pretty much like the that is pretty much that's why I throw tea bags in ocean. Oh man, there goes the British jokes. But yeah, like that's like I said this morning when I went to the vending machine, I was like, how do we get back to these prices? I was just like reminiscing. I was probably it probably was like 10 minutes, but it felt like an eternity. I was just like scrolling through the stuff. I was like, damn, like remember when ETBs were just available? Like, damn, remember like 3-pack blisters were just there on the chart you would check out and you're like, oh, how they evolved, like single pack, like I'm good. I'm like, oh, ETB, how they evolved the ETBs, I'm good. Like I'm cool. Like this, like how do we get back to that? Is it the rip is if we just annihilated rip and shipping, right? Somehow Pokemon just goes like, yeah, if we catch you guys rip and shipping, like you're done. Right? Like, does it go back to normal, or is it like the popularity of Pokemon and like the demand, or will people like somehow continue that level of like rip and shipping, but just themselves, right? Like I see the community aspect and the supports, like I talk to people that support rip and shippers, and they just go like, or that buy from rip and shippers, and they just go, I want to support them. I want to. I'm like, dude, open a channel membership. I opened a channel membership. I'm like, if you guys want to support me, throw the $5 a month or whatever, the $1 a month. Like it just goes to help support the channel. I'm not trying to rip you guys off and sell you guys $25 Prismatic ETB pack or Prismatic Evolutions packs. Like, how is that supporting somebody? Like, I make it make sense. Maybe the people that participate in the rip and shipping aren't necessarily the most like, I don't know, individuals, not the smartest individuals. The vending machines broke 3 days ago. They released all the stock. I remember ETBs are $40. Yeah, absolutely. We will get back to it, Henry. Keep the faith. Yeah, I just want a Destined Rivals booster box and some Paldea. If you guys want to sell me some Paldea and some Destined Rivals, I'll take it. Take it off for you guys. No problem. What if Pokemon just let the machine sell all the stock on purpose and it wasn't a glitch for some reason? I don't know. It makes me wonder. Probably not. I want to support myself too. The popularity is growing exponentially, so the prices will continue to go parabolic. Popularity exponentially, prices will go. Yeah, I agree. Last year at around this time, if you remember, Sword and Shield alts were dropping and no vendor wanted to touch them. You could walk in to grab any GameStop and they had shelves full of Pokemon. Yeah, that was definitely a thing. I do remember when the alt arts were kind of going crazy. I think people like the quick access too. Quick access to what? What do we? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm blanking. Quick access to? We're talking about to Pokemon. So the other thing is Pokemon just made it too easy to get a distribution, right? Because there was a few people I was talking to earlier, and they're like, yeah, Pokemon just gives distribution to anybody right now, right? It's like you're not necessarily going to get like all the product and stuff. But I remember when I would be on Eli's channel, Pokemon USA, and he's talking about like teaching people how to get distribution, teaching people how to get it just seemed so easy, and the Pokemon products were just flooding. I almost signed up for his distro program, and I'm glad I didn't, because I probably would have been sitting on a bunch of building battles, right? Just sitting around just with dead money. Quick access. Oh yeah, quick access. Yeah, the homie sent me a picture of when the machines was selling all the stock this week. Told me to pull up, and he bought all the 151 and buy point. He wasn't trying to spend though. Ask. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, people are gonna do what people are gonna do. Quick access to rip and ship. Yeah, bro, to an extent, but then they'll try to tell you that they're here to support people. Like people will spend money in all the wrong places, but it is what it is. Rip and ships are going to be around, unfortunately, for quite a while. And I highly recommend that you guys just go on TikTok live or go on YouTube after this, go on the live, just scroll, watch these rip and shippers and see the tendencies, see how they act, see how the chat acts. It's just, man, it's a lot of barbaric activity in the chat. A lot of people like supporting each other. They continue to spend. And I'm like, there's no difference from me going to Reno and shooting craps, right? It's like you want all the camaraderie and the motion and all that stuff. It's just, yeah, I just can't do it. Like I would never do the rip and ships. Like, I don't care if I'm selling $50 a pack. I would just feel so bad, like, knowing how much these packs cost. And I'm over here just charging you guys an arm and a leg just because you guys want to support me. I'm like, there's other ways for people to support you. Like, go buy a t-shirt. If I made hats or coffee mugs or whatever, you can support me by doing that. I have the channel memberships. Like, support me through that. Like, have these people you can make enough money on those subscriptions to get by. Yeah, it's like the crop staples. Exactly. I'm not buying currently. Maybe a mistake, but I'm happy with my investments at this stage. I'll have to just rip some stuff, but it will come. Yeah, for sure. I'm the same way, dude. Like, I'm just like, I'm okay with just buying a booster box of each set right now, and cool. I told you I'm like grabbing Prismatic and a few ETBs here and there, but it's like I'm not gonna just dive into Pokemon anymore. It's everything is just too overbought. It's too hot right now. We have to see that this is an absolute bubble and it's going to pop. And I'm just saying to be ready in case you really want to double down and invest. Gambling is an addiction for sure. Yeah, life is the thing is life is gambling, right? Investing is a gamble. Table games are a gamble. Trading, what I'm doing, it's gambling. Investing is gambling. All forms. Pokemon is gambling. Life is a gamble. Yeah, you're in Reno. Oh shoot, yeah, I'm in Reno like all the time, bro. So we should if you gamble, your boy is on the craps tables. That's my game. But hell yeah. But all right, guys, we've been going for an hour and 45 minutes. Just want to say thank you, everyone, for being here. Thanks for supporting me again as well. Hit the like, comment, and subscribe. All that stuff. Comment down below. Yeah, Giorgio, hit me up in on IG. Like we'll link for sure. Totally insane right now. I love craps too. Like, it's my game. But all right, guys, thank you guys for checking this one out. See you guys probably for the podcast live every Tuesday, 11 a.m. And then I'll be doing this market watch again on Friday. Saturday night live will be the Reddit roundup, where I take the best posts from Reddit and hang out with you guys. So until next time, peace out.